Good afternoon, squad. This will be paragraph 1 of Operation Bobcat Lightning, Op-Board 1 Alpha for our unit. First Squad, 1st Platoon, Charger Company, 1 5th Infantry. Let me begin by addressing our current location, overall task, and purpose. So the 1st Infantry Brigade Combat Team, 11th Airborne Division, conducted an air assault, but because of inclement weather and strong air defense enemy capabilities, our platoon sustained 1 killed in action from Weapon Squad, which means we're down in ammo handler. Currently, we are the only platoon with stable communication to the HQ, and our company, to include 2nd Platoon and 3rd Platoon, are still trying to reconsolidate its elements. Now, our current task order is Alpha Team, Bravo Team, and an attached gun team from Weapon Squad. And our squad is the main effort of the platoon, with its task to attack to destroy Objective Phantom in order to deny enemy influence on the battalion decisive operation. I will say that one more time. Our squad is the main effort of the platoon, with its task to attack to destroy Objective Phantom in order to deny enemy influence on the battalion decisive operation. Now, Bravo Team is going to be the assault element. You're going to prioritize the key weapon systems on Objective Phantom to include the M249, M320, and mortar equivalent on Objective Phantom. Gun Team 1 is going to be the support by fire element. Alpha Team, you're going to be getting to the objective first, so you're going to be the security element, and you're actually going to isolate the enemy mortar team on Objective Phantom so that they can't get reinforcements. Now, our AO is bound by the 37 northing to the north, 31 northing to the south, and the 10 easting to the west, and the 17 easting to the east. And then the Charger Company and 1st Platoon are going to be in AO Ronan, which is located here, with the trace boundaries being Route Camaro to the north, Objective Phantom to the south, to the west, the Baynine River, and to the east, the Hainan Mountain Coastal Range. Now, the patrol base, which is located here, this platoon patrol base is where we are right now. This is our objective, Objective Phantom, as I pointed earlier. Peel, Alaska indicates where we will most likely be in contact with civilians or villages. The Peel Arctic is where there's less concealment and high likelihood of enemy contact. Our area of interest is also large because there is a platoon of attack helicopters at Taitung Air Base with a trigger of U.S. enemy forces battalion or higher in AO Ronan with 30-minute reaction time. There's also a battery of 6 152 Mike howitzers that will engage if they detect a squad size or more element in AO Ronan. 10-minute reaction time. The enemy mortar team on Objective Phantom composes the entire AO with scheduled fires in the morning and the afternoon. There's also a motorized infantry platoon far south on Route Camaro, as the trigger is major supply routes, so roads will be a no-go for this operation. 40-minute reaction time. Lastly, the air defense enemy capabilities include an HQ-16 and PGZ-04 Alpha air defense support. We won't need to worry about that though, because we're not air assaulting or using any air capabilities. Reaction time is 10 minutes. All right, so the biggest obstacles, as you can see, are the severely restricted terrain to the west, which is the Baynine River, and then to the east, the coastal mountain range. Now, our primary area avenue of approach is going to be Avenue Approach 1, in which we use these intervisibly lines as we handrail the mountain coastal range to avoid detection from the recon squad, which is located here, to seize key terrain 3, which gives us a vantage point to attack to destroy the enemy located on Objective Phantom. Now, avenue approach number 2 is going to be located. We're going to use this mobility corridor, low concealment, so it's probably not going to be our first choice, but we can use it, dismount troops fast, get into Objective Phantom, attack, destroy. And then lastly, avenue approach number 3 is our least likely option, simply because we're going through this restricted terrain, and then we also have high likelihood of enemy contact, which is located right here. And then for the enemy avenues of approach, the enemies actually occupy key terrain 2, key terrain 3, and so they have access to the roads, but for the unit specifically here, the mortar team, if they use avenue approach number 5, they can counterattack us. If they detect us here early, they can seize key terrain 3, have a vantage point, shoot down on us. And then also for avenue approach number 6 and avenue approach number 4, these are reinforcement or retreat avenues of approach in which they can use to recontact with that motorized infantry platoon I said earlier, or this motorized infantry squad here. So, all right, so another thing that can affect our operation is weather. So we have humidity and precipitation are going to be our biggest factors here. Obviously, we have wind precipitation, cloud cover, and temp humidity, with cloud cover favoring North Torbia, temp favoring North Torbia, the precipitation favoring us and North Torbia, kind of, the wind favoring North Torbia, and the visibility favoring us. But the precipitation and humidity is actually going to slow us down, because for our dismount operations, it's going to take us longer. We're going to have to probably push up our SP to resupply water, and also we're probably gonna have to use thermal optics instead of just using insight. So moving on to our enemy. So we know that the company and platoon are facing a motorized infantry platoon at 90% straight, so about 40 packs. There are 3 motorized infantry squads that are located here, 1 recon squad, 1 mortar team, 1 HQ, and that's about it. And so the enemy first squad, which is Objective Ghost, they're disrupting to deny enemy freedom maneuver in the vicinity of the Objective Ghost. Enemy second squad is occupying this village to deny friendly freedom maneuver on Rocky Marrow. And the third squad is controlling this village here to also deny friendly freedom maneuver. The third squad is 300 meters northwest of our target, so they're going to be the probably first unit that's going to be contacted if they seek to use reinforcements or use the avenue approach, as I said earlier. They also have a high-value target, which is their striker, and which is mounted with an M2 heavy machine gun equivalent. So taking that out is going to be very important. Going on to our level. So this is actually our level. Our biggest concern, besides our objectives, is recon squad. So as I said earlier, we're going to use avenue approach number 1, hammer on this mountain range, to hopefully avoid detection by these 2 enemy recon teams, which are the support effort, and their goal is to send a screen to provide knowledge or to provide the enemy reinforcements with detection and to give them an early head start and to tell them that we're coming, right? And so the engagement area rock here, we have the TRPs 1, 2, 3. The main weapon system we have here is at this observation post. There's going to be a M110 sniper, assault, and then 4 M4 equivalents. The mass effective range of this recon squad is about 400 to 1,000 meters, and maneuvering and avoiding them is going to be top priority. And actually moving on to our objective itself. So we have our mortar team, which is tasked to disrupt, to deny enemy freedom maneuver within AO Rowan, and also to support North Torbian units in AO Emerald and here. We also have the motorized infantry squad, which is controlling this village right here, supporting effort number 3, with the striker located here. And then these are enemy withdrawal routes, which follow the enemy avenues of approach that were located earlier. Now, actually looking to the enemy on Objective Phantom, we have 4 packs total. So there's 1 mortarman with 1 M4, 1 ammo handler, 1 assistant gunner, and 1 gunner. So our high-value targets on Objective Phantom are going to be the 82 mag mic, because it covers the entire AO and the other AOs, but other high-value and high-payoff targets are the radio operators, as its mechanism for recon elements important destroying will reduce enemy responsiveness. Additionally, the M249 equivalent is our next high-value target, as this will severely degrade enemy forces if not taken out. And the enemy will actually benefit from destroying our radio operators, because our platoon is the only platoon with strong comms, so if you break that, then you break contact with the company. So we also need our 240 Bravo for support by fire to ensure. Moving on to enemy capabilities by warfighting function. So we know that the enemy's strength is intelligence, because they have constant situation awareness, whether it be drones, UAS, or whatever. And then also we know the strength is movement and maneuver, because it's raining, enemy has fixed positions, they only have to move, and if they have to move, it's not that far, and they can get reinforcements. They can also use the roads via the striker and their hold on the key terrain, the intersection, key terrain 2. The fires are also their strength, as they have rapid indirect fire assets, which we don't really have, and then we also have to be cognizant and conceal ourselves whenever we're conducting dismounting operations. Their weakness, though, is protection, as they'll have to remain undetected and maximize dispersion in order to reduce their direct fire and indirect fire effects, because if we get too close, then they can't use that. Sustainment, so their forces are fresh and well equipped. In comparison to ours, we don't really have reinforcements like they do. And so lastly, the command and control. We know that their forces are dispersed in a period of transition, so hence why we're utilizing this time to sneak up on Objective Phantom, take out the high-value target, the high-value mortar on Objective Phantom, and seize the AO. Now we also know that the purpose of enemy operations is denying U.S. influence in AO in support of North Torbian defenders. They will accomplish this by an area defense. Decisive is the early identification of U.S. troops via the recon squad. This is decisive because it will afford enemy defensive positions and leadership with maximum time to leverage their capabilities. Their fires is to destroy team or squad size concentrations of U.S. dismounts. Now their end state Minimize civilian casualties. Key 1 and K2 remain under control. Enemy occupied infrastructure and friendly casualties minimized. And as I said earlier, these are the different supporting efforts. Moving on to our friendlies. So up here we have first and third squad, third squad right here is going to make a demonstration on objective Ghost. Seizes motorized infantry squad here to pull the enemy's attention to PL Alaska at 0100. And then we also have second platoon here, which is destroying objective Reaper. And then right here we have our actual main operation, which is us. And then to sort of elaborate, so our friendly mission statement, our company at the company level is Charger Company, 1/5 Infantry, disrupts enemy force in air running no later than 30220 August 224 in order to deny enemy influence on the battalion decisive operation. And the expanded purpose is to conduct disjointed squad operations to conceal the current capability of Charger Company and buy time to reconsolidate for other offensive ops. And then the key tasks are listed here. And we also have our adjacent units with their tasks to secure and to provide friendly freedom maneuver, to destroy, to deny friendly freedom maneuver. And for our platoon leader, our mission statement is first platoon, which is main effort, Charger Company, 1/5 Infantry, disrupt enemy forces in AO Road no later than 30220 August 24 in order to deny enemy influence on the battalion main effort. Thank you.